Hey guys, I'm Element.
And I'm Choco, and we are the DYAD in the Force.
Supernatural, episode 10, Asylum. As always, timestamps are in the description if you want to go straight into the action. I don't know if it's going to be... I don't think we're going to be able to top last week.
No, but I don't think it's needed. They got to move it. They got to dangle Dad in front of us in order to keep us interested. Yeah, I'm not expecting anything to be as meaty. Basically, that's the writer saying, like, yes, there is a true heartbeat that's going to be going through this. We have not forgotten, because there are shows that just kind of meander and don't really like ever pay off. So
it's one of those things that you have to kind of accept that not every episode is going to be a banger, but thanks to the comments in the comment section saying that episode was the episode that made them, if not every fan, go all in on this series. First of all, that revelation with Sam and his powers, that's even more important now, because we thought he was just having nightmares because trauma. Those nightmares are coming true, so he got powers now.
I'm just curious if as a baby he reacted to stuff, and that's how they kind of knew that he was special, that there was something going on.
Yeah, that's what I've been theorizing, that the initial attack on the family was for Sam, right? I think I said last week the mom was just protecting him. I think Sam is the key to at least this part of the story.
But by the way, I like how they just called a spade and just called it The Shining. In all fairness, Dean is goofy. He's just the natural protector. I mean, the thing was throwing knives at him. It was like trying to get people with extension cords and stuff. Pushing desks, but it was straight up chucking knives at Dean. Like, so he's the real threat.
All right, let's get to episode 10 and see where the story takes us now.
What is it anyway? I forgot you're not local. You don't know the legend.
What exposition?
Ours is Roosevelt Asylum.
Isn't the famous hotel the Roosevelt with The Shining?
Yeah, that's the Roosevelt Hotel.
Split up.
I mean, when I was a teenager, I had bolt cutters, so...
I gotta say, this guy is the most overt actor ever. It's so, like, on his face, his delivery. He reminds me of Carl Winslow.
Hello?
Would you ever do this?
I mean, not nowadays, but we used to do stuff like that all the time.
Like specifically in the asylums and the abandoned...
We break into abandoned places. We would climb inside of, like, the structure of old bridges and stuff. And, like...
That is true.
All right.
And I wouldn't do it nowadays because we almost got stabbed by homeless people.
It is very dangerous in that regard. I think nowadays I would be able to, but, like, growing up...
Hey, where you get it?
Is that an eclipse?
Yep.
We grew up very religious.
Copy?
So it was always ghosts and stuff and those stories.
Where the hell you been? In there.
What if it's not anything, like, scary? Just slowed it. They just slowed it down. Look in there. What if he just went in there and snorted cocaine?
Excuse me, talk to her.
Walt, I said I was sorry about before. How many times do I have to say it?
About what? Oh.
I don't think she gotta say it no more.
Caleb hasn't heard from him? Nope.
I can't figure out any rhyme or reason to how they're driving across the country.
Same last time I looked. Nothing I can make out. He's not dead. He's what? He's hiding? He's busy?
Do you think Dean knows or hopes? Because, like, the way he said that, like, don't say that.
I don't believe it. You think Dad was texting us? He's given us coordinates before. The man
Interesting. Yeah, I think he just hopes. He just knows his dad's a badass and doesn't believe anything would happen to him.
Okay, well, where do the coordinates point?
That's the interesting part. Rockford, Illinois. Dad earmarked the same asylum in the journal.
Oh, we're back to the journal now.
Here. 7 unconfirmed sightings, 2 deaths.
Oh, do you think that the teenagers that he saw weren't like they were the dead ones? In that
No.
This is a job.
Because that clipping
No,
says
'cause
teenagers missing.
I mean, maybe we'll meet up.
But they hopped in the Eclipse.
Many cruisers
Oh,
there by
yeah.
ourselves to hunt this thing.
That's true.
The man's an officer. Why don't you show a little respect?
What's going on? What's the play here, Sam?
You didn't have to do that. Yeah, of course I did. My guy's a serious jerk. Let me buy you a beer, huh? 2?
Is the good guy bad guy?
They're like running game on the. And of course, Gunnarson's gonna find them both in there and be like, "What the?"
Those signs might as well just say, "Come on in." It's never kept anyone out.
You know, the South Wing. Weird dreams.
Yeah, whatever. Don't ask, don't tell.
Those are some good euphemisms, Sam, but I think you do have ESPN.
Can't appear during certain hours of the day.
And the freaks come out at night.
Yeah.
Trisha Arquette, Jennifer Love Hewitt, or you?
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
I mean, yeah. Crazy gynecologist? What? Oh, those are.
Oh, geez, are those?
They look like stirrups, but they might be for arms. It just the whole chair looks weird. Nope, those are for legs.
Electroshock, lobotomies, they did some twisted stuff to these people. Kind of like my man Jack in The Shining.
Can't get over that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Dean,
He just likes that Jack.
when are we gonna talk about it?
But he's given us an order.
So what? We gotta always
Jeez.
follow Dad's orders?
Of course we do.
Good soldiers follow orders.
Good soldiers follow orders.
Is that the same? No, that's like an ancestor, right? Descendant?
Yeah.
So, how's things?
This is a bit, but Sam's going to reveal some stuff.
Good. What you been doing?
What was it exactly that happened in the South Wing? I forget.
Look, if you're a local history buff, then you know all about the Roosevelt riot.
Now that you mention it, not only are they paying for this road trip, but they just paid for like a professional psychiatrist.
On like day of.
Check this out.
This kid?
Creepy. Movie.
He's so familiar to me. Bro. That's Harvey Dent.
Oh, wow. Fresh-faced little youngin.
Oh, she gonna murderize you. Oh. Oh, I would throw up 10 times. What was that song in Ace Ventura, the crying game? Just stuff your mouth with gum. Was that Deadpool?
I thought it was powder.
Same thing.
So if she didn't want to hurt me, then what did she want?
Attention. She wanted to be seen.
She wanted a kiss.
What are you thinking? Something fishy about her?
Well, I do think whatever it is probably got to her as well.
Gavin?
And she's gonna like go blank face and like.
I got a question for you.
I mean,
But
now
also, doesn't Sam need some kind of weapon or something?
he's got ESP, dude. He can just like at them.
Gavin,
I think I fell.
you're running from
Definitely
love.
possessed him.
There was this girl. Actually, she tried to whisper something in my ear.
what?
I don't know. I ran like hell.
Yeah.
Tracks.
Oh, she's definitely gonna like attack him.
You're hurting my heart.
Oh wait.
What are you talking about?
Oh, never mind. I relinquished suspicion of Cat.
Well,
How is she calm right now?
What's going on? You gotta listen to it. You gotta face it.
You face it!
No, it's the only way you're gonna get out of there.
No!
Look at it. That's all. Come on, you can do it.
hello there.
Like, they couldn't, like, communicate more peacefully? Instead of dragging someone inside of an examination room?
Trying to tell us. I guess we'll find out.
Well, there is a malevolent spirit because the guy killed his wife.
So, now you guys ready
The
to leave
cop.
this place?
And Dean? He's your boss?
No.
Oh, Sanford Ellicott again.
Something else.
The person who murdered the patients. How much you want to bet it's Sanford Ellicott, though? It's the doctor that is in the wrong, obviously, right? It's always the doctor.
Probably a doctor. Maybe there was like a... Okay. There's a brilliant physicist who they tortured and made go crazy, and then he killed everyone.
Why I get paid the big bucks.
So the physicist's chicken scratch was treated as like loony notes.
Hey, 137. That's like a prime number in places. Oh, he's doing lobotomies and stuff.
All work and no play makes Dr. Ellicott a very dull boy.
Oh, always the Jack Nicholson.
Starters, we're not gonna panic.
Why the hell not?
Hey,
Panic's never gotten anyone anywhere.
where are you? I'm on my way.
That's not
Neither of you
Dean.
handle a shotgun.
What? No.
I can.
Let's
My
go.
dad took me skeet shooting a couple times.
Shoot.
Okay.
Well, I mean, give her some some warnings, because what if you come back? Rock salt is still kind of lethal.
Yeah. I mean, especially if you get wounds, you don't want salt like embedded in them. Like, do you think they would realize like the light shorting out means something?
Well, sometimes you want to maintain a certain level of skepticism. Not everything is paranormal. Maybe the battery's just dead.
Okay, but I would like refresh the batteries before go walking in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's standard procedure.
Listen, if you've got money to book psychologists, you got money to like splurge on batteries. Come on.
Or multiple flashlights.
Yeah, they didn't have LED lights like we do now, but I'm sure that would modernize it quite a bit.
Wait, did he just have another shotgun?
Don't be afraid. I'm going to make you all better.
Good news, everyone. Jeez.
I didn't call him.
His cell phone rang. He said it was you.
Basement, huh?
I knew it.
All right. Watch yourselves.
Anyone shows up.
For me.
Anyone shows up, shoot.
Makes lobotomies look like a couple of aspirin.
But it was the patients who rioted.
Yeah, they were riding against Dr. Ellicott.
Yeah, it's definitely not
Feel
him.
Good was working on some sort of like extreme rage therapy. Come on. We gotta find his bones and torture him.
So whatever he
Police never found his body.
Well, the logbook said he had some sort of hidden procedure room down here somewhere where he'd work on his patients, so...
He's not doing a very good job at being Sam. I think Dean already knows.
That's why they call it hidden. You hear that?
draft.
Is that an order?
So it has to be someone they have a conflict with.
Taking your orders. Not gonna kill me.
Jeez. I know that hurt.
Right, the cop had a conflict with his wife, so that got, you know, exacerbated.
I have a mind of my own. I'm not.
That's so ironic.
What are you gonna do? Huh? You gonna kill me? Do it.
Damn, he was gonna do it. He's still trying to do it. Yeah, I think because Sam has those gifts, he's more susceptible to it. I don't know, I'm spitballing.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, he's resisting it.
That would be awkward.
And then they got the Civic. It's just...
Hey, Dean.
Damn, it's getting to Dean. He doesn't want to show it.
Dad.
Oh, dang. Not as meaty as the previous one, but we kind of figured that much. But there is some movement on that front.
Still a lot of development
Yeah.
as far as their characters, you know, having to actually confront their feelings towards each other. So we're slowly unraveling each of their psyches. Now, Dean is still impenetrable. You know, the last episode was the only thing we really saw shake him. We're still getting a lot of like character building moments in this episode specifically.
I think the most important takeaway from this actually is not the episode itself, is the fact that kind of implied at the end there that perhaps the dad is finally ready to be in contact with them. Do you really think that's John, or do you think he just like sent a voice message?
Hopefully that's him. And not like a deranged ghost doctor.
One thing's for sure, I think Sam did kind of spill to the doctor. Almost unironically, he needed like a session, you know what I mean?
So what do you think is going to take for Dean to open up? My guess is alcohol.
He could open up to some alcohol. I think it's going to be the dad. I think the dad's going to show up, and then, you know, they're going to have like a little spat with each other. And the dad's going to be like, "Shut up, Dean." It's like, "Why don't you be more like Sam?" Or something. Like Dean's going to be like, whoa, I was the favorite kid. What's going on?
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I mean, Dean is acting a lot like a soldier. He is Soldier Boy. Once the dad gets into contact, we're going to find out who he is after the mission is completed. You know what I mean? Like what is left? Because this is all he has. What would be left?
Yeah, it's only episode 10, and I think there's 22 episodes in this season, and I'm wondering by the end of it, Jeffrey Dean Morgan or John is going to be more of a presence. Now, not necessarily like join the crew and start hunting with them. Definitely be like, you know, doing his own thing and calling them every once in a while. You know what I mean? Like
being a dad?
Yeah, I mean, this is the first time he's likely called them, right, at the end of this episode. What I want the most out of that is not necessarily more of a presence from him, but rather more of him in their lives. And I think that goes hand in hand with what I was saying about what it's going to take for Dean to open up.
Yeah, you're familiar with the character Reaper.
Yes.
Because much like Reaper, they've been pulling out shotguns left and right in this episode.
And he pulls out an M19. They got it all. They just give the girl Cat a shotgun, and then he's down there with like a sawed-off double barrel.
For anyone watching this, the character Reaper, instead of reloading his gun like every other character, he just drops him on the ground, reaches into his trench coat, and pulls out two more.
It makes sense.
I was like, oh, is he gonna have any weapons? He had two shotguns on him at that moment.
And that was that's actually like right after you were like, he needs a weapon too. He's like, he got one.
Did he pull? I mean, to keep pulling on that Jack Nicholson thread, did he pull it out of his pant leg like Joker in the 90s Batman movie?
We say as much that we want John to be more a part of their lives, not necessarily involved with their hunts and their, week to week escapades. But he did send them the coordinates to get there. And then by the end of this episode, he called Sam.
Yeah. So he is keeping tabs on them.
Trudging along with this story of Dean, Sam, and John. But yeah, that'll do it for this reaction to episode 10, Asylum. Let us know what you guys thought of this episode. Leave it in the comment section below. But like this video if you enjoyed our reaction, and subscribe for more videos. Hit the bell icon to turn on notifications. But as always, what did we learn today, Choco?
The wife and I are overdue for a date night. So movie, haunted insane asylum. It's kind of a toss-up, but
right? Fun and
if
easy.
you go to the insane asylum, you're pretty much guaranteed some kisses.
Oh. Well, as Dean said, watch out for me. Don't shoot rock salt. Even though he still got shot anyway. All right, we'll see you guys in the next one.